Hello everybody and welcome. This is Iratus, Lord of the Dead, and I am the beta plan. And for those that are watching quite regularly, let me know in the comments what you think about the new sound setup, because per request I have changed my microphone settings slightly and hopefully this will sound a little bit more clear to you. I'm a little bit louder without my voice distorting, because even if I look at the recordings at some of these more pronounced pronunciations, I can see I'm almost hitting that red band. I am really skimming the edge here. And another thing I have to notify you of that's very important. Remember how I always use those brains to level up a person for one level and then put in the next brain and then the next brain and the next. Yeah, that is apparently completely bogus. You don't need to do that. You could just I could immediately plan her a level 15 brain and have it be done. I don't need to level up each brain. So basically I've been wasting a few of the lower level brains, which is fine. That also means that these 15s are even more valuable than I thought. Certainly because a lot of our guys are very much below level 15. Does that mean I want to put somebody up until level 15 immediately? No, I don't think so. So right now we're going to face what I think is a team that if I remember, the Gargoyle was quite tanky. So I don't know really how that's going to work out, but also the person on the front is pretty tanky. So I have the feeling that this is going to be a rather tanky team with two damage dealer being in the 2 and the 4th position. So I believe I need my good old team of being tanky themselves and quite durable. Primrose is here though. Somehow that tells me that that is wrong. I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, that but that is for the life of me I can't remember. And unfortunately, the Gargoyle is not in the Humanarium. If the Humanarium, if the Gargoyle has less resistance to magic, but I can see from the shield person that this also has resistance to magic. So for a while I thought maybe I should put in the zombie, but I don't think that's gonna aid. I really want to use Apex, probably for you getting rid of some blocks. I don't know if they are gonna have it, but that's something I am considering. What else can we put in the back? Yeah, you normally, but I don't believe we're gonna have an issue with that. We want to get Primrose ready for later, because we want those dumpiers up in here. No, further up, I guess. Dumpier over there, and wait a second. I had chosen the right side because I knew I would come into 2 dumpiers. Oh, I need to go across the middle. Sorry. Here are 2 guaranteed dumpiers. So after this, that's a good thing I check. So after this, going up into here, we need to go to the left up in here, in order to guarantee us 2 dumpier fights. There's also dumpier over here. So maybe we go to the left actually. I thought I had to stick all the way to the major right, but I guess I misinterpreted something, or had it wrong in my mind. Anyways, we want Primrose for that because we need very targeted specific stress damage. I don't think I can take it down the entire normal stress team, because I think that will generate too much stress. So that's gonna be a bit of a gamble. I guess we're gonna try and Primrose in here for the focus damage. Let's see how this works. Let's go. It's been a while since I recorded, so bear with me. I may be making some slight tactical errors. Yeah, bring forward does not help. You. No, 1 block only. It's surprisingly little. I mean, you're tanky in the sense that you have generally all the hit points. Actually, your damage is also quite high. With surprising amount of accuracy as well. Me no think me like Gargoyle. Flaming Skull. Immune to stress attack and ignition. Yeah, well, that is something I imagined because it's a stone-like creature. So Flaming Skull won't help. What I could do is use this in order to get rid of the one block, but it's only one block. I really should have used a Lich. Or our mummy in order to get rid of their armor. How am I going to get rid of the armor? Am I going to be able to do enough damage? I don't know. I think what I will do is focus on this guy and this guy, who are the damage dealers. Oh man, I didn't realize he also has that much armor. Ow! Okay. Let's do adore him. We'll give you some block. I think that is the main thing we're going to have to rely on. Yeah, maybe I should take out him then first. I mean, he has more evasion, I understand that, but... That's just a plain old miss. Thank you, evasion. Not. Thank you, block, though. That is a genuine thank you. That's not gonna be a problem. Nah, we don't care. Loses all evasion. He doesn't really have evasion to talk about. Let's go and heal that up. Maybe should have been wiser to bring in the headhunter. Because I can remember specifically that he's able to destroy armor, certain abilities. Maybe I should have brought in our Lucky Manny. Invalid target. Oh, only the third and fourth position. I apologize. I am going to use this. I know it won't work on him, but it will set these three on fire, and I think that's good enough. Petrifying stance. Ow. 50% chance to redirect an attack from an ally standing directly behind them. Gain 20 armor and 20 resistance. Can't be cancelled. Okay. Lose all block and ward. Target loses. Loses accuracy as well. Let's try this. Even if it redirects to him, lose 30% accuracy is good enough, I think, to do as an ability. I'm still okay with damaging people in general. I know he will hardly take any damage, but still okay with that. Going to once again grant some armor over here. Van Estu. And I don't think I want to do that again. Will you die from the true damage? No, you won't. But
no
now he will.
Up in the sky, bony weather incoming.
You won't have a buff on it, but it's a way stronger attack. I need to be careful on the blood phantasm.
Death delivered.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Move a little forward. Give some block over here. This fight isn't going well. It's clear that I haven't played in a while. Let's do Heart Piercer. Take out their main damage sources. Yeesh. Nice crit. That could cause her to have some serious trouble. Petrifying stance again. They're redirecting to each other. That's kind of funny. I'm going to skip you one forward. Because even if the armor absorbs, I know that you healed. So I'm okay with that. So let's heal you up. That's death. Then I think we're just going to have to go really slowly through him. He has, of course, now a ton of armor. Nice, that's a miss. See, even if it's low damage, he heals. So I'm okay with this right now. Definitely took a little longer to take down this team. And I had predicted that ahead of time.
Savor these last
Thank you for that crit. Alright, that should be you at full health, right? Yes, it is. Can you wait? There we go. I think the healing, by the way, is because of an ability that I have, that if I have enough wrath, that... Oh! Well, we took him down. Rosy 4 took a little bit of damage at the very end.
I'll be done purging the world ahead of schedule.
But that was a bit of the risk that I took in general, of course, because I focused myself on trying to get the heal out actually by attacking, but that didn't exactly work according to plan everywhere. We have another possibility with you. This is more ignition. This is more straight up damage, right? No, this is ignition is longer. I will go for the for this one. Thank you.
Results.
And you also have some stat increase. 8 points. 8 points. Was I going for a block? I guess I was going for a block or something. That's 2. You only have 2 points. You don't have a lot. You could get additional attack, but I find that I'm really using you guys as the main tank. Give health. I'm almost considering really giving this health upgrade. I'll leave it be for now. You guys have leveled a wee bit. Sure. Rosy Fawn is in there. That's fine. Cultists. Well, we can always go to the cultist without having any issues. What do you offer me? At the start of combat, all enemies lose 1 block, 1 ward. Bone golems only. Bride of Iratus only. And mummy only. I think we already have this for the Bride of Iratus. But I find this one very poor. I know we have this one. I know we have that one. I will choose this. Yeah, see, we already had this. Increased damage dealt by 50%. Increases critical damage dealt by 50%. Yeah, well, maybe for another bride then. We have a lot of items, I have to admit. I have not been getting a lot of feedback from you guys, like what do you think is really good. For each unfilled slot, I don't like that. This is can't miss. I should really use that on very low target. I don't think this stacks. Now this reduces damage received, which also would have been good on a bone golem. So let me just check. You just made level 10. Barely, but you did. And you have 7 points. You have your max amount of wards. I was wondering if I had the name correct, but I do. We're almost ready for another block. I guess I will wait for the block then indeed. We have 80 digger souls. We can't upgrade this because we don't have the unfrozen. For random part, do we want random parts or do we want more mana restoration? Can't do that, that's 100. That's a thing. This is the Wrath, we have fulfilled that one. A random artifact. 45 chance for each minion working at the excavation site to find a random part. I'm gonna go for the mana building just so that I feel more secure. So what do we have here? We have once again very the elf is very evasionly, 2 very high characters with very high armor and one bard that loves to restore stuff. I'm going to go with putting in Valak, because you can destroy armor guaranteed, and the mummy has a chance for it but not guaranteed. You guys don't really debuff me incredibly. I mean, I know that the gargoyle can remove armor, but that's not that particularly disheartening. The question is, am I going to let the bard live and gain additional 25%? I think I will. So that means I'm going to
It embellishes
put up you.
dead features.
Can become inspired, or I don't think that's going to be a big problem in this particular fight. The stress damage also is not going to help anyone. Mist robes. Do we want the accuracy lowered or do we want the resistance? No, because they don't have magical attack, so I don't think that is really good. Wherever an enemy moves, that's also not a very movable team. I think this is the items that we want to use. Do we have any, one-shot items we want to use? Sets them on fire. No, because that's not going to happen. Alright. Team 1. We need Primrose for a little bit of damage, so we're gonna go this route. Let's go. Oh, I forgot that apparently he had a mark. Ignore, lose all block, ward, armor and resistance. Highly increases the chance to be attacked. That's annoying. The armor and damage is annoying. We would like... I need to consider how I'm going to take the... You can survive, that's fine. If you go crazy, I'm okay with it. Let's make... You go stressy. Shoot, Corrosive Cloud, he needs to be in the... Uh-oh... Wait. I have to do this in a different order. Give out the armor. Do I want to do a... yeah, this is fine. I know I'm only taking a ward down from her, but that's fine. Shoot. Didn't realize that was going to happen. Well, let's do this then again. Let's see if this stacks. Yes, it does. I thought it would. Therefore, I could do that. So, the elf is getting some serious damage. Oh, that is and heal and stress. Okay, well that's somewhat annoying. So let's get rid of your armor. And you also gain stress, so perhaps the bard will focus on that. Then also let's put a cloud over there. Just to get rid of the armor. The stress attack is not the problem here. Ow. Okay.
This will be your end.
Nice, they moved. We're unable to move ourselves, which I don't think is a problem per se for me. I just like that she got really caught in the middle of it, but let's do this. Do some serious damage there. That is just overall a little bit of damage, that's okay. That's a buff, I believe. No, that's remove all debuffs. Alright. That's okay. Do that. Now I think I'm gonna go do a little nuts. Because either she or he was going to get... Oh, they're both going. She's unlucky, she's berserk. Okay, well, the ward helps me there. I guess I will protect Valak. And then we will start to need to heal S2, because otherwise we're getting a little bit too deep in the reds. I will move you to the right, so that you can start healing up on Mr. Unlucky over here. Petrifying stance, that's interesting. Darn, that's a lot of heal. But we decided to keep her alive, so... Alright. Let's adore him, because we still haven't done that. Because of our odd movement that we did.
Terror will overflow.
Well, at least you guys are starting to get really, really crappy on health, mental health. You even on normal health quite a bit, but... I don't want to move this far to the back, so... Yeah, you have no armor, so I'm still doing lots of damage to you. Huh. Debuff, losing a lot of armor again. That's removing the debuffs, so that's also the fire. Armor absorbed. And she's now stunned. Okay. Do we want to get on a kill? Yeah, let's use a little bit of our wrath. Nice crits, but unfortunately did not make for a deadly, deadly attack. I am going to kill her instead of heal. I think that is good enough. Nice with the block. Darn, I had hoped she was going to heal herself. Ow. Well, somebody needs to heal themselves right now. I'm actually gonna go with a random attack here. Ooh. Wrong target. I thought either him or him it would have been fine, but it takes the least desired attack. Actually, that was indeed a bad idea because he has so much evasion that probably S2 wasn't going to hit him. Heals again. Going to cloud him though. Going to try and hit him again. Which is dumb, I know, but I am going to try and do it.
Extinction of life.
Well, that is that gone. Now we should be able to quite keep her alive for the rest of the fight. You don't have any freaking armor, so we can do this. Yeah, that's fine. We don't mind. Because your petrifying stance doesn't get you anything in this case. No. I'm just gonna repeat the cloud here. Just to make sure that it's there, and I am going to heal up S2 a little bit, because that... He's tanked quite a bit for us in this fight, which is absolutely his mission, but would like to... Whoa! The damage. And 2 of my people go on... let's not move. Which is not what I like to see. But we did manage.
1,000 years of evolution looks like.
Insanity, but I also assume she's gonna flee. Yeah, cowardice. We won, but not in the greatest sense of the word. Uh-oh. I removed somebody and didn't give anybody else experience. I did that, didn't I? S2 and Valak, both of you pretty hurt. We have 108 souls. We need a vampire. Alright, vampire it is. Make me a vampire. And unlock this. So to actually start, hopefully, remember, use spells. Use spells. Some additional digger souls. We'll pick that up. 27, alright. And what's the next fight? That is with a very evasive guy. That's an elite. Who can also mark. We should remember that. and can also cause... So I want the mummy in here. But we lack the tankiness of a bone golem right now, unless I create one. And the other thing is another bard, which we look like we wish to keep alive because of this ring. For each escaped enemy, Iratus gets an additional 25% experience of the current level, which is nice. I think I actually, before I want to go in a fight, destroy one item. Iratus recovers 30 wrath. I think I will destroy you, so that we have the next level, and then this ring is much more potent for the next fight. We were waiting on additional part of the battle. To all enemies, stress damage, or were we going to go with... That's to heal everybody, and when our... blood magic, when you release... gain... I thought there was another minion thing we wanted. Minions gain 8 vigor. Minions gain 6 luck. But then we we have to use things that we normally don't use. So I thought we were going to go for level 4 things. This is just a spell to give all my minions more crit chance. Powerful spells there, but... Minions receive 5 evasion is also nice. But we were getting a little low on parts because I was trying to make parts work to become special parts. So I think we want to go indeed for the additional parts. So then it's about who can tank in the first position. I mean, you have some armor, but you have a ton of hit points, I'll admit. The zombie. With 16 resistance, you are pretty potent. But somehow I am... The fact that I can't heal just... Well, he can heal through that. But the mummy has to go and try and hit the gargoyle in order to remove his armor with his acidicness, with his acidic gland. 50% chance for single target abilities. The enemy of all armor until the end of battle. So this is what we would like to see happening. 50% chance. So this would then be the team? Phew. Somehow feels... It doesn't fill me with a lot of easiness. I also have the ability to use the skeleton, actually. I just realized. Go for a lot of stress attack. I mean, I know there's a bard, but there's still a chance for a lot of cowardice. Go for a lot of stress attack. And then use... No, because I was thinking the skeleton is able of hitting through armor even if it's not, even if it's there. That's an ability the skeleton has, but I think he's gonna take too much. I am going to try in this team. This is a little bit of an odd one, and hopefully I'm not misjudging things here. But let's go. This guy is the one that I fear. Marked. All right. 2 times a miss. Then he does that. Alright. Let's get going with some spells and what have you not. For the evasion. The question is, do we want to do this or do we want to go for a nice big old bomb? No, I think I'll go for...
Don't know why. There's no
with bony weather.
in the sky. Bony weather incoming.
Which is what I've now called the spell, but though I believe it's called, yeah, Hail of... Totally different, Hail of Teeth. Bony weather is just what he sings when he uses it. Alright, let's get this elf to get destroyed_banana. Removing that mark, because I'm not in favor of it. Deals 200% physical damage. 200%. And you're... So it's 25 to... it's not gonna... Too much health healed for my liking. Alright, that's annoying crit. But that's luckily a crit on somebody that can heal. Ooh, one miss in there. Ow, do not like that, as you may have guessed by now. There we go, debuff him. And I should have done the spell ahead of time. But that's fine. So how are you? 20 true damage, you've 21 health, you bastard. Chose target and 2 enemies behind it, ignores armor. Let's just do this.
Good, good. More materials. I didn't think it would be this easy.
That is removing the ignite, but everything else is fine. Actually, was this a new round? I think it might have been a new round. So let's get Bony Weather out again, because you don't have any armor. There we go. Some nice little bit of damage. I am going to try and get your armor gone. There's a debuff. No, but that's just the unlucky debuff. That's not the removal of armor. Let's set you on fire. Nope, because you have wards up. I beat him. Ooh. Painful. For certain. Ow. How about you don't? How about you don't? We have enough Wrath to heal, so that's cool. Don't know why I'm constantly healing after I've used Rosary Form, who improves my ability to gain some mana back, but let's just kill him straight up.
Never gets old.
Goodbye. And I am going to first do this. Actually, probably should not have done that. He doesn't have any bad traits nor things, so that was pointless from her perspective. You have too much... I'm okay with using this. I think that will be fine. Because it does enough damage that I think it will go through his armor. Allspex does not remove armor. I actually could have used perhaps the other ability of my vampire, and that's to remove 50% of its current health. That's probably would have been better. Ignition won't help. Magical damage, let's go for this. There we go. Nicely done, zombie. And let's once again try to remove his armor.
Antediluvian evil comes for you.
Debuff, debuff. Yeah, now he loses all armor. But I guess that's... You can just remove that. Yeah. So that's not gonna work as effectively as I like it to work, but we're just gonna have to try. Our big boom still lies in that location, so that's good. And I will keep the Wrath high just to get ourselves healing. Ow. Oh no! Please tell me that that moves you to the back. No, you took the entire ward. You. Wait. Pull him forward. Hopefully we can get rid of his armor. Nope. This is getting a little bit annoying. The zombie is doing more damage than I expected him. That removes a debuff, but that is not as bad as removing me having Strickers in his armor. There we go.
Maybe I'll craft
Good.
this one into furniture.
Destroyed. Now, I have to admit, more minions hurt than I like to see, but... that crit was not needed, but at least Rosie 4 is fully healthy now. Yeah, sure. And you flee! Alright. That at least... and it gives us another level 15 brain. After winning a battle, 100% of the experience from the current level. That is an amazing book! Book of Ancient Wisdom. Yes, please. But won't use it now, because it's current level. But, that... Valak and S2 are back. The zombie can heal on his own. We definitely want to put in our mummy. Because he took quite a bit of a nosedive. The Blood Phantasm is not hurt enough that I feel threatened for his life. Let's see what the next... it's going to be sacrificing a minion. I'm just going to summon a 1-level minion and be done with it. I don't know what we have a lot of parts of. We have a lot of armor. You require 1 armor, 1 armor, 1 armor. You require 2 weaponry. Weaponry we also have quite a bit of. Don't have a lot of dust, but guess we'll use you.
One could call this one the strong silent type. Hmm?
Move over here. And we'll sacrifice a level 1 minion. Look at that. See, we tried once to see if this would work. Oh. That was a bit of a pointless one. But yeah, we tried once with a high level minion to see if we get better bonuses, and we really didn't. This is basically the same team as we fought a moment ago. Except that the elf has been replaced with whatever that guy is called. Marksman? Crossbowman. And the other guy has become an elite. I think we're gonna bring out Valak again. And then we're gonna use this particular team. Once again, I am considering Matty the Unlucky because he should have an ability that just destroys armor. Which one is it? Enemy behind him, ignores block. Does spend action and never misses the attack. The enemy loses all block and wards. Oh, armor and resistances until the battle ends. Why didn't I work this one? Because armor and resistances... Text doesn't spend an action. Yeah, then again, if it has a block still up, this won't go through. So, yeah, I can kind of get why I chose it, but... Yeesh. Okay, so you don't have an armor destructive capability. And I guess indeed we're going to do it with this team. Are we going to still do that in this episode? Nope, we're not. We're just a little too deep into the 30-minute marks to continue on with that mission. But I'm going to level these people off camera and see what we can do regarding people that are a little bit behind on level. And put them into the arena. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.